Well, as you can clearly tell, I wasn't expecting to be making such an impromptu video this Friday evening, but here we are. And this is all down to the news that David Buckley, who had been tasked with composing the Wheel of Time TV score, has exited the production. This scoop comes once again courtesy of whatseries.com, and I do find it to be highly interesting considering the fact we are a considerable way into post-production on what I would consider to be the vast majority of episodes from the first season, but I wouldn't get too worried about it just yet. In the What Series article, it stated that they've learned that David Buckley has exited the Wheel of Time on Prime as its composer. Mr. Buckley confirmed to whatseries.com that he is not scoring the show. Buckley was announced as being attached to the show back in December of 2019, and showrunner Rafe Judkins confirmed this in a Q&A back in March 2020. It is currently unknown why Buckley left the show and if a replacement has been found. Now, I would say that obviously there's no doubt been some sort of creative differences between the two sides here, and that they most likely just decided to amicably part ways as a result. Now, that by no way has been confirmed as the reasoning behind it, but that's just my take on the situation. Now, as for when this occurred, we can deduce with a little bit of digging that this probably happened between the months of August and October last year, if you go off the fact that Buckley had an interview with filmmusicinstitute.com released, stating he'd begun working on the score back in August. And then by October, Buckley's credits no longer included the Wheel of Time on IMDb. So it's safe to assume that it happened within this time period. And of course, in the time since then, they've had plenty of opportunity to scope out a new composer for the show. Heck, maybe they even had someone from within their own production team who could take over the score. So that obviously leaves room for speculation to begin once again. Now, I don't know how popular this choice would be in the fandom, but my pick would be none other than Ramin Djawadi. The music that he's produced to me is second to none. I mean, think of all the beautiful themes he created for the Game of Thrones characters, from Jon Snow to Cersei to the huge 7-minute piece when Cersei destroyed King's Landing. To me, as far as music within television series go, I don't think anybody has matched the standards he's set in the last few years, but that's just my opinion. I just love his work, and I have no doubt he has the range and versatility to score a show such as The Wheel of Time. Now, there are no doubts other talented composers are out there that I'm sure some of you would rather have, so I would love to know some of your picks. Let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's all the news for today, as it is now nearly 2 AM my time, so I'm going to leave it there. Hope you've all enjoyed it, leave a like if you have, and I'll see you all in the next video.